Hey guys, Sprout here, welcome back to the channel. Now this is a video of something that's been absolutely stressing me beyond belief for the past couple of days, which is when is the Battlefield Mobile beta, closed beta, actually releasing. Now if you follow people on Twitter or you're on the Discord servers, which are linked on my Discord server, you'll know that another YouTuber has spread everywhere that it's coming tomorrow, the 11th of September. And then again on the 17th of September. Now, apparently he's got some sort of inside EA contact or something to get all this information. And I've actually managed to get a hold of the screenshot and it says open beta. Now, as we know, it's a closed beta that's happening. That's why it's Indonesia and Philippines, hence closed, not open. Open would be, anyone can join. You wouldn't have to pre-register. So I've been a bit skeptical if the game is actually coming tomorrow. So obviously all the official websites say autumn 2021, which could be between now and the end of the year, obviously. I think it's probably going to be more like in October, which is next month. So unfortunately, guys, if you are looking for the actual release date, I haven't actually found it. I have been all over WeChat, Google, everything today trying to figure this out, where the guy got the information from. If you're actually curious, guys, go look at Imo's Twitter. He's got the announcement. I can't look because he's blocked us, but it's there somewhere and you can figure out for yourself if it's truthful or not. I don't know. But anyway, we'll get into the video. And I've got some information that I have found out today about the game that's coming, and I'm quite excited about it, so let's get into it. Right guys, this is a page I found on WeChat, and I've used a translation app to obviously find out what it says because I can't read simplified Chinese. However, I just want to point out to a couple of things on here which gives away some of the things that the Google Play Store doesn't necessarily give away. Now obviously we know that the only map on this closed beta test will be Grand Bazaar, and it'll be Conquest. So if you're not familiar with Grand Bazaar, I will go through that map in a moment. And Conquest, if you're not familiar with that Conquest mode, for instance, if you're a pure mobile gamer, you've never played Battlefield in your life, Conquest is essentially zone control. You've got A, B, C, D, E, and you have to it's capture points, you control the points, you kill so many enemies and the tickets reduce to 0 and you win. So that's basically what it is, and it'll be on a large scale map with probably between 30 to 60 versus like the same amount. I think the maximum on PC and stuff's like 120, but I'd imagine for mobile the maximum is probably going to be 60 v 60 roughly. No confirmation of that obviously, but that's my initial thoughts on the game mode, that is. Right, so then guys, this first little paragraph that I want to direct your attention to is when it does say that the first test will be on the large marketplace in Battlefield 3, which is Grand Bazaar. And obviously everything else you know about the Android device is being Android version 7.0 or higher. And I'd imagine it's going to be around about the 3 or 4 gigabyte RAM just to support the game. Now Grand Bazaar is not one of these massively humongous maps, so it's probably going to be either 20 or 30 v 20 or 30 roughly. Don't think they're going to go for the full 60 on this map because it is quite a bit smaller than a lot of the other Battlefield maps, because I tell you the truth, Battlefield 3 was probably one of my favourite Battlefields, if not my favourite Battlefield, and I did spend a lot of time on this map when I was younger. So guys, what I did go on and do is download an image of Grand Bazaar from Google. So as you can see, you've got A, B, C, D, E control points, and then either side of the map, probably next to D and E, or the other two corners of the map, you will have the spawn points for each team, not really showing clearly on this map whatsoever. You can see by looking at the map, you've got an APC and you've got small quad-like vehicles and potentially buggies, but I wouldn't expect any major artillery sort of tanks or aircraft or anything like this on this map. Like I say, it's more of like an urban one. It's a bit more suited to maybe a close-knit team deathmatch, but it should test a lot of the features for the game very adequately and very funnily, if I may add. It'll really test your reflexes and your ability to fight in close quarters, as well as your team player, because on a map like this, your team player is going to be a big thing, whether or not you dominate the map or you get absolutely slaughtered. So it'll be interesting to get in touch with my Battlefield side again once this does come. So I'm really excited for the map, that is. Right, so guys, the next thing to point out from this little screenshot, or paragraph rather, is the second paragraph, which says literally, Foreign Media VG247 pointed out that the Battlefield mobile game is extremely similar to the Battlefield 3. So it's going to play very similar. So when we do get the bigger maps, it's going to, you know, have the auto reloading, repairing sort of aircraft, if we get aircraft that is, and it's going to have all the mechanics of Battlefield 3, which personally, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4 are probably the best two, in my opinion. You have a 5 and 1 and stuff, but for me, from a Battlefield fan point of view, 3 and 4 are the best ones, 3 being a bit higher up there than 4, so it'll be a very, very good gameplay experience for everybody involved. Now, basically, it also says that we're going to get Assault, Support, Medic and Recon, which is the same as all Battlefield games. You get all 4 classes. Basically, Assault's going to be like machine guns, grenade launchers, stuff like that. Support, Medic is like large machine guns, anti-tank guns, mines, ammo boxes. You've got Medic, who will have like light machine guns or SMGs with... Well, tell you the truth, you can put any gun on any class, but this is just like a basic thing. Medics obviously can revive people, put down med boxes, and Scout, you can imagine, is the snipers with also like the spawn beacons and stuff like that. But yes, lots of things to look forward to as time goes on and we get closer to the game's launch. Right, so guys, in this little screenshot, which is like a rough translation from the simplified Chinese to English, I want to direct your attention to the top where it says these battle heroes have their own plot missions. Now, what this is going to mean is, obviously, on the game, you've got missions, you know, to do, like achievements, you unlock camos, you unlock guns, you unlock different skins and stuff. I think this means there's going to be class-specific missions for, you know, the support, assault, medic, and recon. So things that could unlock, like, for instance, unique suits or class-specific weapons, class-specific camos, or even the items themselves. I know in a couple of Battlefield games you had to actually use the medic class for a while before you could unlock the bigger med kit or the actual defibrillator to revive people. Low-level medics couldn't use that until they'd done certain things. So it's a bit extra on the classes to keep the game interesting, you know, give you a bit more to do. And it also says that we'll obviously have the ability to upgrade weapons and get various skins for soldiers. So upgrade weapons, you know, you get loadouts, you get the workbench, gun bench, whatever you want to call it, put attachments on, different mag sizes, different scopes, etc. Lots of gun customization, always good, so not everybody's using the same thing. Think Call of Duty Mobile with their gun bench, or New State. Not so much New State because it's not out yet, but that sort of thing. Weapon modification. Now, I've got one last thing to show you in this video, guys, before I give you my little prediction at the end of the video, which is a screenshot that was on this screenshot off a WeChat website, which is a screenshot of the game, which is not available on Google Play. I think it looks quite nice, obviously showing off a gun in first person. So let's just flash that on the screen right now. Right guys, here's the screenshot that I found on the website. I'm not sure what gun he's actually holding, but it does show you some of the close-knit alleys that you do find on Grand Bazaar. You do see on the right hand side there, it looks like the teammate's carrying a rocket launcher, so he's probably a support class, which engineer to other people anyway. Engineers was, you know, Battlefield 3, 4, 5, whatever. Support class, essentially. But yes, guys, that's that. I'm going to quickly go into my little prediction before we leave you. So, guys, like I say, I would love to think the game is coming tomorrow. I don't think it will. I think it's been a little bit of a fib, but I don't know. 100% can't say Hope it does. But I think realistically, it'll probably come quarter four rather, sometime, maybe it's the end of this month or early October. And I don't think it's going to last for 3 days. It'll probably last, a week or so. 3 days is not long whatsoever. I don't see any reason why they would split it into 2 parts, a week apart for 3 days each. Doesn't make any sense. Probably going to be, the full week or 2. But anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like on it. If you do, make sure you have subscribed down below. And hopefully, soon, I get my hands on the game, if I get an invite that is, and I can get straight into it and make lots of lovely content and live streams for you. So, thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.